Alright, so it's been a while since I have been uploading any further videos on YouTube. I have been working on a very special project for some time now. And this is the first project where I'm creating and writing a children's book. So it's taken me a while. It didn't take me that long to get the story written out because it's only a 35-page book. But it did take me a while to decide on the character. So I have here is my actual book of my images that I have drawn out. And it was a pretty long process, and I found some shortcuts toward the end of it actually, but in the beginning it was really a long process. This book is inspired, the character in the book is inspired after my wife. Her name is Ellen Starr, so the character's name is Ellen Starr. But it's aimed toward 3 to 5 year old age groups, so she is a kid. And what I have actually done here is I wanted to get the character of Ellen Starr as accurate as I could, but because it was a new character, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes to make the face look exactly the same all the time, which it won't be the same all the time when they have different facial expressions, such as like this one here where she's brushing her teeth. She's got a toothbrush in her mouth. But what I did was I took some tracing paper and I drew out the main character, and each time I would draw the character on a different scene, I would actually use the tracing paper and I would trace her over her, and I would copy her down to my drawing pad here. And as you can see here, this first book is called Ellen Starr Goes to the Beach, and she's getting ready here to trying to grab some towels. Her mom told her to go grab some towels so that they could get ready to go to the beach. And they were actually headed off to the beach in this scene. All of the books that I'm going to write, including this one here, has valuable lessons, you know, for kids to learn. You know, this one is, my lessons on all of the books is going to be about having manners. You know, saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, cleaning your room before you go play, eating your supper before you have a snack, and all of the things that we should teach our kids today. So they finally arrive at the beach, and I still have a lot of this real light. I inked it out. I drew it out in pencil to start with, and then I kind of inked it out afterwards with an ink pen. And the water in that area I have still just made pencil, so you probably can't see all that real good. And I have just different scenes of Ellen being on the beach, things that a kid would want to do while they were on the beach, playing in the sand with the bucket and the bucket and the shovel, wading out in the water with Mom sitting in a chair close by the water. Ellen Starr finding a sand dollar, and she's getting in the water splashing, and I put a little crab there with her that the crab was running away. She was trying to catch the crab. And then she's playing in the sand a little more here. And she's playing in the sand here. She's going to build a sand castle. So she has her sand castle all built. And the waves are going to come crashing in, and they're going to knock the sand castle down. And the sand castle has been completely destroyed, as you can see here. Hopefully you can see that. And then it was time for her and Mom to sit down and have something to eat. And this was where one of the lessons come in She wanted a snack, but her mom told her she had to eat first. Then she got through eating, so she's looking at that apple there. That's going to be her healthy snack. And I'll have to get my script out to tell you about all of these pages again. Right here, she doesn't have any eyes. Like I said, I'm getting to the point to where I'm going to come in and color all of my scenes pretty soon. And right here, she's just laying face down on the beach on a big old towel because she's tired and sleepy. And they're getting ready to pack their stuff up, getting ready to go home. Ellen Star gets home. She's ready to jump in her bed and go back to sleep. And Ellen Star goes to sleep. And she rests so that she could wake up the next morning and start her adventure over again. But this has been really an interesting road for me here. And this is actually the first children's book that I have actually done. But I can't call it completed yet until I get all of my images for each scene colored and then put all my text. I'll have to have all of my text once I do all of my images colored and put all my text here. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to color all of these scenes, and once I am finished coloring all of the scenes, then I'm going to scan these in on my computer, because in order to publish these, I'm going to publish these on the Amazon's CreateSpace. It's going to be a physical book. It's a print-on-demand service. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to scan them all in, and then I will have to upload them to my book templates and make sure all my images are the right sizes for the books and the right orientation for the book that I'm going to choose. But that's what I've been doing for the past few months, is getting all of this ready. And I would have been done with this a lot sooner, but I couldn't decide on the character. So it took me a while to really decide how I'm going to do the character. But I've got it all completed now, and I've got my character template. That way I can always make sure that my character is going to be the same, look the same, or at least close to the same. May have to make another template later on, because after you use one template for so long, you kind of, when you retrace over it after so many times, it kind of doesn't look the same, like you want it to. But that's it. And I'm going to be going through some of my future videos very soon, and I'm going to be going through some of the coloring of these characters and of these scenes, getting ready for my book. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and you can take this journey with me as I prepare this book. And you've already seen my raw sketches of the book here, and you'll be able to see me do some of the coloring. And once the book is published and it gets out there and it gets hopefully famous and a lot of people buy my book, then you can say you have taken this journey with me through the whole process. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have any questions regarding writing children's books. I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my knowledge. So take care, and I'll see you guys on my next video.